Hello students, welcome back to JCE Connect series of lectures. So in this particular lecture, I'll be continuing with module number 4, design of tension members. In this, I'll be discussing about the lug angles, gusset plates, splice plates. So here, a lug angle. So what is this lug angle? So lug angle means it's a piece of angle which is been connecting to the uh, gusset plate as well as the main member outstanding leg just to reduce the length of the connection. So look at this figure here. The lug angle is been shown. This is the lug angle. This is lug angle. This is the main member. This is the gusset plate. This is the gusset plate. Here it is marked gusset plate. This is the angle main member, and this is the lug angle. And just it is a piece of angle. This is a piece of angle which reduces the length of the connection. So generally what happens, if we want to make a connection at joint, if we want to make a connection at this particular joint, if I want to make a connection at this particular joint, a certain length of the tension member, this one, certain length of the tension member, and that of the gusset plate is utilized. If the load coming on the member, on this member, let us say this is a T, coming on the member is heavy, then the load coming on the member is heavy. When we calculate the number of bolts or the length of the weld which required uh, very large for making the connection, and the size of the gusset plate required may be uneconomical, because if the number of bolts increases, and if those number of bolts are been providing in a single row like this, if you are providing in a one row the number of bolts here, here, because the length of the connection is very large, because of the load coming on the member is very large, and the length of the connection becomes very large, then the size of the gusset plate is also required very large, which leads to uneconomical. Also it will not look good aesthetically. And as an alternative to this, just to avoid the length of the joint large, just an alternative to this, an additional angle is been using. This is the additional angle is used along with the tension member to reduce the length of the uh, joint, and consequently the size of the gusset plate. Such an angle is called as lug angle. Okay, so basically the function of lug angle is just to reduce the length of the joint. And at some point of time the designers thought that by providing a lug angle, it is slightly uh, it was eccentric, and also they thought that the lug angles may leads to uneconomical, because and these lug angles nowadays are being eliminated just by providing unequal angle sections with wider leg uh, connected to the gusset plate, and by providing a two rows of bolts, that too in a staggered manner. And in many cases the cost of providing a lug angles may be expensive than providing the extra length and thickness of the gusset plate. Hence these are not used in practice. Okay, so the lug angles, these are not been using in practice in nowadays, because it was giving you expensive. And instead of having a lug angle with the main member and the gusset, so what the designers are doing, just they are taking the wide, unequal angle size like this, then the wider leg is connected to the gusset. Then instead of providing a bolts for the lug angle as well as the main member, those bolts are been providing directly to the wider leg, that too in two rows like this. or in a staggered manner, just to avoid the uh, this lug angle. Okay, this is about the lug angle. It's a short length of an angle section attached to the main tension member at the connecting part, just to reduce the length of the joint. Okay, so about this, the design procedure and all, it has been given in IS 800 2007, page number 83 and 84. Many times this question will be asked. Write a short notes for a lug angle and what are the advantages of lug angle. You can draw this figure and explain about the lug angle. It is here given. Refer clause 10.12.2 of IS 800 2007 about the lug angles. Next is a gusset plate. You heard about the gusset plates many a times in a truss members, where the members are coming and meeting at a point. There the gusset plate is been using, where more than one member will be using. The gussets are generally used to connect those members. See, this is one member, this is another member, this is another member, and this is also one member, this is also member, where these all members coming and meeting at a particular point. There the gussets are been using just to hold these members. So this is called gusset, and these are it is a plate at the ends of tension members to transfer the forces to the main member. Just it is a plate at the ends of the tension member just to transfer the forces to the main members, and these are used to join more than one members at a joint. Then the line of action of truss members meeting at a joint. The line of action of a truss members, this one, the line of action of a truss members meeting at a joint should meet at a point, otherwise a secondary bending moments and the stresses are created, which should be considered in the design. This is about the truss members. Okay, so you can see the truss in a truss member, this is the gusset. Okay, so in exam just you draw the gusset plate and write what do you mean by gusset plate, and draw a neat sketch. Okay, this is about the gusset plates. Sorry. See the gusset plate here. You can see the gusset plate here. It is the provided. The members are coming and joining at this point. This is also gusset plate. This is also gusset plate. The next, this is look at this truss. The gusset plates are provided here. The next comes splice. Splicing means here I'll show you the splice. This is a splice plate connected to the flange of the column. You can see the splice plate is provided here and provided here. When it is been providing here, even for a beam also the splice plate is provided. I'll show this one for a beam. This is for a column and this is for the beam. Here the beam splice plate is provided. This is called splice plate on either side of the flange, or for the web the splice plate is providing. And why these splicing is required for a column as well as for a beam? These are provided when the available length is less than the required length of the tension member. Suppose in a building, if suppose we required a 5-meter length of the column, but if the section available is only say 3 meter, and if you want to make a length of say 5 meter, the two pieces of the sections are been joining. To join that two pieces, the plates are been using to join those one. They are called as the splice plates. If they are been using for the flange, they are called a flange splice plate. If they are been using for web, they are called as a web splice plates. When it is been using, when these are provided when the available length is less than the required length of the tension member, and this type of splices are been using. And see, look at this figure. This is a column splice and this is the beam splice. Here this is the column splice. Here the splice plate is provided for the flange with bolts. It is for web. This is web splice. This is also for a flange. See, the two members are joined here by providing the this is nothing but cover plates only, but these cover plates are been calling as a splice plates. Here also splicing by bolting. Okay, so generally the questions in exam will be asked regarding splice plates, and write a short notes on a splice plates. Then you have to draw these figures and explain about the splice plates. And if suppose the thickness of the plate is not same, then the packing plates will be used. And whenever the packing plates are been using, the reduction in the capacity of the bolt has to be considered for a long joints that was studied in a bolted connections for the packing plates. If the packing plates are provided more than 6 then the reduction in the load carrying capacity get reduces. That is to be considered, the reduction in the load carrying capacity to be considered. Or if the packing thickness is greater than 6 or the length of the joint is more, then you have to consider the reduction in the bolt strength. Okay, this is about gusset plate and leg angle. Okay, yes, thank you.